Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to a special Wheeling and Dealing with Anthony Snyder episode. We haven't done one of these in a long time. And as many of you know, Esad Ribic was in town. And Anthony had him at a show last weekend, and he was doing some commissions and other stuff. But he brought a lot of art with him as well. So that was part of the reason for the trip, and also to work on those commissions. So while he was in town, we tried to work out my schedule with Anthony's and Esad's while they were here, but unfortunately Esad has returned home, so we can't do a show with Esad live. But after we go do some show and tell and show off some artwork that is available for purchase, we will kind of end the show with a recorded interview that Anthony did with Esad. It's probably about 15-20 minutes. So I don't want to leave Anthony sitting there looking at art and being bored. So let me bring him out of the green room and into the live stream with me. Hey, there he is.
Good afternoon, everybody. Happy Saturday. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, exactly. What else would we be doing on a Saturday afternoon but looking at artwork?
Wow, the weather's so nice here. It's like the best day of the year. So there's a lot of outdoor activities going on. Yeah, but I'm happy that you made the time for this. Thank you, Bill.
No, hey, my pleasure. I got a lot of work done this morning, so I would be ready to do this with you. So Esad is gone, right? He's on a plane.
Yeah, he left last night. Yeah, he left.
He's probably
unfortunately, but he was very busy with his meetings with Marvel editors and publishers and movie makers, and so he had a very full schedule all the nights, and then he's on a 6-7 hour jet lag as well, so he was but he showed up every day, Monday through Thursday, and did commissions, and I have a bunch of those to show. I have an art drop. I have some pages from King Thor and Eternals to show for the first time. So we have an art drop, then the commissions, and then the interview. So that's what I have to share with you for the Ragnarok recap of the Ribic.
Does he appreciate you calling him the Ribic?
That's how you pronounce his name.
That can't be how you.
How about that?
I don't believe it.
Yeah, a C in his language and Italian is ch, so it's Ribic.
So all this time I thought you were just trying to be funny. You were actually pronunciating his name right. All right. Well, I didn't know. I just thought, the way you like to say it, I just assumed that, you were just doing your own little zinger.
Mm-hmm.
All
right. So let's show some artwork that we don't have scans of them.
No, we don't. So I'm just going to make you kind of the bigger screen here. How's that? So yes, we don't have any scans. Anybody? Anthony has all the prices, so he'll just let you know what's out there. If you don't want to claim it in the chat, that's cool. You can always shoot Anthony an email after the show to make any inquiries. But and Anthony, what's the best email always for you? I know you have a couple of them.
Oh, it's Anthony at AnthonySnyder.com.
All right. There you go. Anthony at AnthonySnyder.com if you want to talk to him about any of the artwork that way.
All right. So this is an Eternals page that features Thanos really well. I'm going to turn this light off. All right. This is just natural light since we're doing the daytime type thing. Yeah.
You got a lot of that. You could get a suntan in your house with that light on you. Look at that.
Whoa. Well, I do this from the sun room. So
I can tell.
Yeah,
you can't make out any detail on it, unfortunately, because it's so
you got bright. A lot of Thanos on this page, and look at what. No, I'm not gonna say that. All right, what? Looky. All right, so this is a nice Eternals page,
hey,
and
Sharon.
Corona showed up to brighten everybody's day.
Yay!
All right, so I have $12.50 on this one. $12.50 on Eternals 12, page 7.
I think we should have done scans of these, Anthony. We should have done some scans on these. They're hard to see with the lighting. I mean, that's like a big. You're holding up a white.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. I see they're fighting now. Nope.
Give me a slap.
Yeah, it looks. It's all white. You can't make out any detail on that.
No. How about there?
Oh, that's a little better.
Did you try both of the lights on, Anthony?
No, I don't want them on. This is enough.
So
Eternals 12, page 6. We have Iron Man, Ms. Marvel, And then a bunch of the female Thor types, Cersei.
What if I open
Yep.
the window and the
All right.
curtains? Or try that.
Okay. How about that? You see that okay?
But then it's too far away. His pencil works great. It's just, that just doesn't come across on your camera too well.
How about that? I see that really well.
That is better.
All right. You got the Thanos looking like Dave Bautista there with those arms. Wow. But he was somebody else. So this is another Thanos page. We have all pencils, and it goes straight to the colorist from there. And I have 15 on this. 15. And Sharon's dress is getting complimented.
Why, thank you. It's got Wonder Woman. I'm watching Super
Oh,
Friends.
look at that. That I can see really good.
Yeah,
you
you
see
can
that
see
one?
the art better when you hold it in your left hand.
All right. The left hand has it.
Yes,
All right. So we got a Mighty Thor 1, page 3 with a four-eyed gore, but it's not gore. It's like the, I don't know, the nice gore. Nice gore. You're a nice gore.
Nice.
You're a nice gore.
So have all these been shown yet?
All right. So that I have 18 on. 18.
18.
left hand, Anthony. Left hand.
Left hand.
Yeah, otherwise it glares. I see that.
Oh.
There you go.
I got an idea.
Look at that. A Mighty Thor 3, page 17. I have 1250 on this one. A lot of Thors riding a cosmic shark.
Cosmic
How's
dolphin.
that? Did that help?
Nope.
I think it made it worse.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah, that hand is not good for you. Right hand's bad. You're a lefty.
Good.
Even Jason
Left
said
hand is.
hand.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, see, left hand. Keep it in your left hand.
What about how's that?
That is a nice page.
How's that?
That's a nice splashy page with Thor's on it
Does this light help?
and other characters, and really nice. And I have 1250 on that one.
Anthony, I put this light on. See how that goes.
Okay. Will you sit down?
Okay, but
Left
just
hand, Anthony. Left hand.
God. All right.
Now-
I get
So,
to direct people for once.
yeah.
which is better?
Look at that.
There, that's good. Why don't you just do that from now on? Hold it up and
Yeah.
tilt it. Now scroll down
Look at
nice
that.
and slow, Anthony.
And he doesn't have just one cleft chin. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cleft chins.
Oh yeah,
All right.
major chinage.
So this one, because of the middle panel, I got 1,000 on.
Show that middle
Nice Thanos
panel.
there.
Woo!
Okay. This one's really cool and very complete. Iron Man, Namor, and Ms. Marvel. Here, do something,
Let
Sharon.
me try.
No, too close. There it is. All right.
Ooh,
And this one, with all these characters, I have 1250 on.
That's cool.
That is nice.
There you go. Get to see it all right there.
That's good.
Left hand, Anthony. Hand. Left hand.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh.
Oh, now we got the hang of it.
It's almost like you guys have lived with each other for 30 years.
Look, dead gore. Oh my God, dead gore. She cuts his heart out.
Oh,
Closer,
no.
Anthony. Bring it a little closer to the screen.
Yeah, we need
Let
some
it-
deets.
Closer to the screen, Anthony. We want to see it. See the detail.
Mm-hmm. This is King Thor 314 with Gore's heart cut out and a Capricorn goat. I don't know. I like the Capricorn goat. I'm Capricorn. So I got 18 on this one.
18.
And what book was that one from?
That is King Thor 314.
Got it.
Oh, it's a nice one.
Here, Mel said Heritage started just like this too.
I just realized usually we're doing this at night. So.
Yeah, that's why
Got it.
we don't need those lights so much. All right, so King Thor 313, you got the Capricorn goat. Look at that. 313, you got versions of Thora, Thor-S, female Thors going on, and Gore gets the death of Thor. Gore.
Decapitation.
Yeah, it's a decapitation page, and then it cuts his heart out. So I got 2,500 on this one. 2,500 for the death of Gore.
Look, he was begging for his life too, and they didn't care.
Beautiful, unique art by the Ribic.
I can't say Ribic though. I'm not going to do that.
No,
I'm going to keep saying Ribic.
Well, you can say Sinkowitz like everybody does too, right?
No, I say Sienkiewicz.
Okay, you know how to pronounce that one.
I do.
My favorite line Bill ever said was, hey, somebody come out to him when I was looking through his art, and he says, how do you say your name? And he goes, Bill. All right. For you Loki fans, look at this.
Oh, look at those broken horns.
Yeah. So we have Loki and these unworthy girl Thors, and they want that book. Oh, there it is. Look at that. Great Loki. So I have 2250 on this one. And Tony Saylor with that great Thanos headshot.
Yeah, I was just going to ask you. I'm glad you're paying attention to the chat.
Hmm?
I said, I'm glad you're paying attention to the chat. I was just going to highlight Tony's comment.
Trying to multitask. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, that is nice.
So these ones, this is from Eternals 10, page 11. So you got that guy. And then that.
And how much was that one?
I have just $1,000 on this one for that headshot. And I couldn't get Esad to do that drawing for $1,000. So you can't get him to do pencil commissions because that's how he does his interiors. All right. So
really everything's painted when he does a commission?
Oh, yeah.
He won't do
Yeah,
pencil.
I have the commissions next. I have 4 or 5 more art droppy pages, and then I'm going to show the commissions that he accomplished. They're all ordered, they're all for somebody. Oh, left hand. No, right hand. No, left hand.
Aye.
We have that guy, and that's a half splash with 3/4 splash with other characters. Sharon, I don't want to block you.
All right. They got to see the art. We didn't scan them. We pay the price.
I'll have scans up on Monday on my website.
Oh, that's good.
But you can claim it here. I'm debuting them here on this show now.
Ooh.
The Ragnarok recap of the Ribic.
Ribic. I like Ribic better.
Well, the I is an E and the C is a ch, so it's Ribic.
I don't like it like that.
All right.
That's the way
I'll work on that.
That's how you say his name.
Well,
So Tony's asking, Esad does all the pencils, and then it's just digitally colored?
Yes.
Yep.
Look at that.
Woo!
Look at how hot
That's
she is.
cool.
And
the look on her face is awesome.
That's the Eternals girl.
With Namor.
Yeah.
And what is she?
In shape he is. And I got 1250 on that one.
What issue?
This is Eternals 10, page 3.
Where would you like this one, Anthony?
Okay. And then here's another Thanos page from Eternals 10, page 8.
Oh, neato. Looks like some crystals.
Yeah, hold the top panel up close.
Yeah, that's the
Closer. I like being the director. During Dueling Dealers, all you guys, you always are directing me. I get to, yeah. Close.
So this is Eternals 10, page 8, and I
What's the
have
price on-
$1,000 on it.
$1,000 on that one too. All right.
All right, so we have just a couple more of the art droppy pages.
Droppy drop.
Okay, this is Eternals 10. Oh, that's a great Thanos page. Wow. Look at that.
Ooh.
Look at that. Thanos.
You get the worm's eye view
Thanos.
there.
So all Thanos, I have 1,800. 1,800 on that
Did
one?
Esad bring any covers or painted published pieces at all?
Yeah,
He did?
he did.
Okay. Just curious.
And unfortunately, there was like two of them aren't solicited yet, so I
you
can't
you
show
can't
them.
off.
Oh.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah, but they are. They're the next spin-off of the Eternals with Eternals Meet the X-Men.
I'd like to see that.
Okay, you the big X-Men fan. Okay, so now we have a page that he didn't mark. Oh, great. All right, so this is the one where Namor is taking a bath with that Eternals girl. Look at that. And they're drinking.
La la.
And there's a Black Panther action. Look at that. Got Sharona in the.
Any wiggle room on the Thanos page?
On the all Thanos page. The one with the
Which one?
that was the one with the worm's eye view at the bottom panel, and the guy was tied up.
Is that the one?
I think it was the what was it, 1 or 2 pages before this one.
So this one is really cool because it has Icarus and Iron Man and Thor, worthy Thor because he has his hammer, and
Black Panther.
Ms. Marvel, Black Panther, and then Namor taking a bath. Like he needs to take a bath. He lives in the water.
Squeaky clean.
He needs to take a sand bath.
Yeah, Mr. Red Jack pretty much said the same thing.
All right, so we have interest in the all Thanos page.
That is correct. There's only a couple ago.
Oh, this one.
Yes,
Sharon?
that one.
Hold that up. What do we got?
What was your price on that one?
18.
So what is your best price,
Little
Anthony?
wiggle room?
While we're here on camera.
What about 1650 right now in the
Wiggle
chat?
room. Wiggle room. Let's make it a wiggle room, Anthony. Wiggle. Come on.
You do the wiggling, Sharon.
Wiggle.
Yeah, we don't want to see Anthony wiggle.
It's not a good look for me.
All right, Tony. Well,
Sharon,
he said
he's a
1650.
professional wiggler.
He said 1650 is his best price for right now. But of course, Tony, you can always shoot him an email, Anthony@anthonysnyder.com, to work out any details if you want to talk more about it with him.
Oh, look at this. King Thor, page 5.
Ooh,
With the Gore book holder.
that's fun.
Bring it closer. Show it off.
Let me. So
And
there's
Tony-
an eyeball. I like that.
Tony Saylor says he wants to do 1575 on that one, and let's accommodate him and make a sale.
All right, cool. Thank you, Tony. Let me hide that so everybody can see.
You can
Yay!
email me, and I will send you a PayPal invoice.
Hey.
Cool.
Selling art on a Saturday. We don't do that
Yay.
often enough. Congratulations.
All right, now that's what I. Oh man, that's what I can show.
Really, you can't even show part of that anything, that's unsolicited. Can't even
Not solicited.
corner?
I'm
Corner?
under
He's under contract to don't mess it up.
under a non-disclosure agreement to not show anything that isn't solicited yet.
All right. Well, we don't want to get Esad in trouble.
I
understand.
Unfortunately,
It's all right.
I have as soon as it hits previews, then that's when I try to sell it.
Okay. Cool.
So
All right.
coming
So
up,
now these are the ones. These are accomplished. Ordered, but I just wanted to give a look see for everybody.
so you could
This
see.
guy-
No, he worked on a lot of commissions while he was here. Right?
Yeah, I have.
He had some he still had from an older list, and I think he took some new commissions as well.
We got a sort of a close up Wonder Woman. I love that expression on her face.
Oh,
she looks like she's gonna
gorgeous.
go to battle. She's got her shield and
Yeah,
her
that is nice.
spear. Very Themyscira.
I love it.
Is that a word?
It is
Word.
now.
Woman.
Jason, I guess he has some X stuff, but he's not allowed to show it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So I guess we're gonna have to wait a few weeks.
But you were gonna come by tomorrow at the warehouse, so.
Oh, well, there you go.
All right, so then we have
he's
a
gonna make you
full
sign an
length
NDA, Jason, just so you know.
full length Wonder Woman. And if anybody's watching that ordered these, then you get to see them.
Ta-da!
Yeah,
You're gonna be mailing these out, huh?
yeah.
Psylocke?
I waited to mail these out until
Oh, I love that.
not getting any glare on the painted. These are all done in gouache.
Mhm.
So
I just showing the detail.
yeah, but it's better to look at them. So this is a full length Psylocke with a power up on her sword.
I swear.
Oh, this is really nice.
Yeah, Alberto said we wouldn't mind getting Anthony in trouble, but we don't want to get Esad in trouble. So
All right. I tell you, I mean, when I picked him up at the airport on Friday, Thursday night, got him to his hotel at 1:00. The editor-in-chief of Marvel was waiting for him.
well,
So,
he's in high demand.
That's gorgeous.
and high regard as far as the Marvel higher-ups. Now, this one, somebody ordered a Lady Snowbird. Look how beautiful that is. Sometimes, he just hits it like, wow, yeah, that's cool.
Wow.
I got this, and I think that's related to, the Lucy Liu character.
I'm not sure.
The Cersei.
Mm-hmm. No, that's not Cersei.
No, you said
It's Lady
it's
Snowbird.
related to the.
Lucy Liu.
Oh, Lucy Liu. I'm thinking of.
All right, and that's a Mr.
Eternals.
Freeze with that's his daughter or wife. Which one?
Huh?
Come on, Bill. Let's test your comic book IQ.
I'm not a DC guy, man. Isn't that Arnold Schwarzenegger?
They called me Mr. Freeze.
That's very nice, though. I highlighted a Mr. Freeze last night during my calf update.
And then we have a Baroness that was ordered.
Cool.
Now I'll go through these a little quicker. And a Cable. Oh, look, Cable.
There's an X character for you, Jason.
Oh, look, got an X on it.
See, and everybody says wife, so there you go.
Huh?
Everybody answered your
Wife,
question.
yeah, it's his
Wife.
frozen wife.
Yeah, okay. I knew that.
All right, here's a busty, a bust of Psylocke. Very popular character and commission request from Esad based on his Uncanny X-Men run.
Mm-hmm. That's a great one, too.
Yeah, and, okay, oh, Sharon just did it. Sharon put some, no.
If
What
that
did Sharon do?
Oh, we
She
got
didn't do anything. She's
We got that Wonder Woman with pasties.
that's what I was doing.
I see. Thank you, Sharon.
Uncanny X-Force. Isn't that what I said? So this beautiful Wonder Woman. Look at that. She's so hot right now.
Amazing.
And she didn't have time to put her girdle on.
Why didn't she have dueling dealers pasties? I bet you got yours on.
He does.
No, not
Yes, he
today.
Don't lie.
Not
Anthony.
today.
Ay, ay, ay.
So this one, this one I really like a lot. This one I think he really landed this one. This somebody
sweet.
wanted Spider-Man with his mask off, and that's what he got. Surveying the city.
So are you able to tell us, in general, like the commission price ranges on these when you're showing them off? I mean, just so people have an idea for future.
Well, yeah, these ones were like $12.50 with backgrounds.
Mm-hmm. And like the close-up one of Psylocke was
like 600. We were doing 600, trying to accommodate fans.
No.
Points.
Yep.
I don't know, and this Doctor Doom at 6.
That's a good one too.
Nice.
Need another pasty, Sharon.
Just one. Here.
All right, here. Accommodate that one.
Well, he did all these while he was there, huh?
Yep.
Fast.
So that is a classic ballet. How do you say it? Ballet or ballet?
I always thought it was ballet.
And then we got a nice oversized Wolverine versus Omega Red.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
And all right.
How many days did you have him here?
He worked 4 days.
4 days?
Yeah.
Isn't that incredible? Woo, he is fast.
Man. Did you have a shackle on his ankle to a table?
No, I mean,
think
he's
so.
got a great work ethic. He shows up. He was there early. He beat me there every day. And he worked until he couldn't work anymore, and then he went out with his friends drinking. So
That's why he wasn't on the Dueling Dealer show.
yeah.
He was out having drinks with friends rather than hanging out with us.
Well,
All right.
it was
No, I
always,
thought he was
it
like
was
that.
always about business. He would tell me.
Well, he's got to have some time off when he comes here, a little bit of vacation.
He had dinner with the editor of his next series, and then there was a movie director that wanted him to do his poster for him, and then CB and all that kind of stuff.
That was a lot of business drinks. They might be friends, but they're business also.
And then this one, it's my favorite from the week.
Wow.
Two of my favorite characters.
Yeah, Thor and Loki.
Yep. Now that's a commission.
Yep.
And what was that? What was the price on that one?
This was $2,500 for 2 figures oversized.
I'll see Naranga asked too. See, yeah. You gotta keeping us informed. So what was the Balik? Because that had a lot of detail on it.
Aranga is saying that because that was his.
Oh, what's that?
That was his.
Oh, the Thor and Loki. Oh, sweet, Aranga. Man.
This one?
Yeah. No, I mean there was a lot of detail on it. I just thought it was
$12.50.
$12.50 on that one. Okay.
You want to see all the detail?
No, we don't want to see it. No. Leave the cat where it is.
We had a wardrobe malfunction on that one. All right. So the cool thing is this one is an oversized Electra with a beautiful colored background.
Yeah, that is.
And
nice.
that is available for $2,000.
Oh, yeah.
Did he do that while he was here? Or did he bring that with him? Did he do that while he was here?
He brought it with him.
Brought it with him. Yeah. He did that one just for fun, huh?
$2,000. No, I told him I needed an Electra, but he didn't get the dimensions right, and they wanted a small Electra, but this is a big Electra, so this is available.
Uh-huh.
I think Larry just claimed it. Claim Electra.
Ooh.
If that's true, unless he's making a joke, but you never know. I'm sure he'll confirm it for us.
No, Larry's a buyer. He loves Esad.
I know. I know. He regularly picks up colored pieces. I've seen.
Yeah, he's probably gotten about 10 Ribic commissions.
Yes, he's shouting claim. That is Larry's.
Yeah,
Congratulations,
Larry. Thank you very much. So we're doing some business today.
Yeah, that is a really
Very nice.
Yeah, you should when you get Esad to come out, you should tell him to do a few of those. I mean, you know, if in his
Tell him
spare
I got
time,
him to do these. He still isn't through his,
his old commission list.
yeah.
But he's got to be getting close. I mean, he worked on that the last time he was here, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
But he needs another whole trip to catch up. And that's the good thing is that he's going to come back during the summer. He's got an easier way to come to the States. He goes through Turkey instead of Europe, and they have less strict protocols for what was going on.
Right, because the last time he came out, he got held up somewhere.
Yeah,
right?
he almost wasn't able to come because he was going through Germany, and they had stricter rules about the COVID protocols.
Mm-hmm.
So Turkey doesn't. So he went through Istanbul. That's how far away he comes to please his fans.
Amazing.
So is there a show in the summer that he's coming back for, or is it just more?
Yep, I'm working on that now.
Yeah.
And
is he going to get to see you dressed up in diapers at San Diego?
No, not San Diego. That's just too long.
Yeah.
Because it takes him a whole day just to fly here.
What East Coast show is he going to go to in the summer?
Possibly. Well, there's the New York show for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm working on one in August.
Okay.
All right.
That'd be nice.
So that's it for commissions, and we had that highlight of that one, and we actually sold it, so that's good.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Fantastic.
All right, so
thank you to Larry and to Tony. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you
and
very
anybody
much.
else who has questions about the other pieces, if you want Anthony to scan it and send it to you, feel free to shoot him an email at anthony@anthonysnyder.com, and he'll be happy to do it.
Yeah.
So we have his art book available that he signed these up for it, and we have prints available. So that's kind of encapsulates his whole career there. A lot of key issues of comic books in here. And we have his first Wolverine covers, and then that Kingpin miniseries, and then Loki, which brought him to that superstar stardom.
Yeah.
Superstar status.
Superstar.
So I think Chris Bass was asking what were the prices again on those. I think he's talking about what the commission price levels. I'm assuming maybe he was talking about. I have these available. I'm the only one that has these because I ordered these from Diamond, and then he signed them for me. So these are available for $50. And they're only available through you. But to answer Chris's question, the commissions were I guess the more bust figure type.
Yeah,
ones.
bust was
those were about 600. Full figure was $1,250.
Started at 1,000 and then up $1,250, $1,500, depending on how
detailed
backgroundy.
Right.
And then two figures started at 2,000, and then oversized 2,500.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much where they were, but maybe next trip there might be a little higher.
Hey, Jill was asking a question too. Do you have the names available for each commission? Wondering if the full figure Wonder Woman is hers. Do you know which Wonder Woman was hers?
I don't have each one noted. I got to figure that out. I'm sorry.
Not in front of you. All right.
I don't have that in front of me. I apologize.
Warehouse.
And like Jeffrey asked about the art book, so you can order that through your website now. Is it up there in the collectibles?
Yeah,
section?
or you can email me about it right now, and I can fill an order. So it'd be like
Those are so neat.
like $57 delivered, signed.
And Jeff wanted to know, are the signed editions only through you, or is it?
Yeah, these are his signatures that he did for me. I ordered I got like 50 of them. They were not easy to get. It wasn't a big print run.
Yeah,
and then
there's
he
not
signed
a lot at the warehouse.
Then he signed those ones. And like at the Saturday show, I mean, I only brought a handful, and they all sold. And then we have signed prints, and I'm going to send out a print with every commission in case you waited. Here, let me see those. We have the Thor, and that's a triple that he did. That was a great example. Old Man Logan, Wolverine, and Weapon X.
Mm-hmm.
You know those guys, right, Bill?
I'm familiar.
You're familiar. Got the X-Men. Then got a Thor.
Oh yeah, that's a
And
nice.
these I sell for $25 signed. So, and that's Thor.
But everybody who has a commission is getting one.
Yep, I'm gonna put one in for everybody. And then this is another freebie that I'm going to include with Dueling Dealers of Comic Book Art, the portfolios. Yeah, I made that out of a logo that I had Joe do for me years ago.
You're going to put that in the portfolios now?
Yeah, so like a header page.
Sure.
Yay.
I'm going to have Sharon draw something on each one.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, Sharon's going to draw something.
I don't know about that.
Sharon, you've got some
And
sketch
the
cards
award
you.
for best drawer goes to...
Mm-hmm.
Joe
He's
said
gonna
I'm
be.
going to of those cool posters.
Yeah,
Sharon, I'm going to be sending you your sketch cards
Okay.
probably on Monday with a list of characters that you're supposed to do, because we did get requests, and
Oh my gosh.
yeah, you're going to have to follow some direction on a couple of them.
Okay.
Yay. She put so much effort into those cakes, guys, and we got really good feedback on the one we did sell that she let me sell. But
Yay.
and so that concludes the art portion of the show. And I sat down with Esad for about 20 minutes, and we talked about what was, how his career basically formulated and how he got into American comics from Croatia, and having to deal with, the Civil War that happened there back in the day, and then how his career built from there. So a very nice, updated, casual conversation with this mountain of talent.
So T. Mason's going to email you about getting one of the signed books in a signed print. And
nice.
Tony Saylor asked about how much how much is the art book, and it's 50 plus shipping, so around $56, $57.
Yeah,
to get the signed books delivered.
And this book is tight enough that I can put it in with an art page. I can separate it enough that it's not going to hurt the art.
It's not too.
Yeah, it's not. So I like seeing all these wonderful pieces that went through my hands.
Wow.
Hands. Black Panther, that one.
I love that.
So that's what we're doing. And I'm going to be taking a new list when I feel like he's going to have enough time to accomplish all the ones that we do have that we owe. So I'll be starting a new list.
Does he ever work on the commissions when he's in Croatia, or does he only work on them when he gets here?
It's been difficult because he's so busy doing the Marvel covers.
Mm-hmm.
And each one of those covers basically take a week.
Yeah.
So that,
So that's why you got to fly him out more often. You should bring him out every quarter.
Right. Yeah. Well, we can do that now. We got behind because of COVID. And now that things have loosened up, we're going to be doing a lot more events like that where he's here for a week. And this was crazy. Where is it?
Oh. And I missed Mr. Easy Go Lucky's question. When you're if you have a commission, are you able to request a print, or are you just going to randomly put prints in with each commission when you ship?
If I owe you something and you email me, I'll try to accommodate you.
Okay.
Otherwise, now this he's friends with one of the band members in Tool, and Tool has this tremendous poster thing going on. So this was from the Atlanta. Yeah, if there's a whole website of all these posters. They have a special artist do a painted piece for each date that they have. So if they have 20 cities on a tour, there'll be 20 different posters.
Mm-hmm.
And then the VIPs will be, early admission VIPs will get access to buy these. So Esad did the artwork for this one and this one. Bear in mind the I Belong's not on there. This was the Dallas date, and this was the
Yeah, we featured one of those in a calf update. The other one.
Yeah, and this is signed by all 4 members of the band and Esad.
Mm-hmm.
The art of these have already been sold, but these were amazing. This was so fun for him to have the Tool fans come in and have get a poster, because they were very limited at the shows, very limited, and Esad only got a portion for his involvement in the project. So that was really cool, and sold a few of those for between 1,000 and 1,500 a piece. He would do a remark on those, but he can't do remarks anymore. So they're available for $12.50 off from the website, each one of those.
And those are already up there?
Yeah, they should be. Or I'll get on Bobby.
Yeah, you have to have a talk with Bobby.
So excellent. You want to go to the interview? We'll come back after the interview and sign off. And
we can do that. Yeah, so the interview is about 20 minutes, and should play fine. I'm playing it in a different way than I do the memes and whatnot. It's kind of like streaming off of my computer, but I've done it before and it works fine. So let me cue this thing up, and we'll say goodbye when it's over for those of you who stick through the end.
Hello, fellow collectors. I'm Anthony with Anthony's Comic Book Art, and I have the extreme pleasure of having the Esad Ribic here in the warehouse, in the showroom, doing commissions this week. We had a great time all week. We were very productive. He's winding down on his schedule right now, but he's doing a really nice Wonder Woman. And a classic Wonder Woman with Themyscira, spear and shield in hand. Did you like Wonder Woman? What kind of comics did you like when you were a kid?
Mostly European stuff. So Mobius and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So I didn't really discover those characters until like much later, when I was already kind of grown up.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much, I think first comic that I read with Wonder Woman was what was it? Alex Ross did the.
Oh yeah, the Alex Ross.
Kingdom Come.
Kingdom Come, yes.
Yeah.
That was the first time. So that was my introduction to character.
Mm-hmm. I used to get those pages, and his style in that time frame was very. You had similar styles there. Did you feel that influenced you?
Not really. Back at that point, I was already kind of avoiding copying what I liked, so I didn't really get too much influence from him. It was more like since I'm painting and I already have like some same influences as him, it's much more, I think, that kind of thing. But anyways, that book was great, and it introduced me to the character.
And comics in general, did you, as a medium, did you look at that and say, hey, I can do that?
No, I was already doing comics back home, just different kind of comics. It was just a thing when I started working in States. That was like mid 90s.
Mm-hmm. When things settled down.
Yeah.
Over there.
That's pretty much when I started actually reading more of that stuff, and I liked it. Like most of the stuff that I read as a kid of that was like really old stuff. We had like a lot of reprints from 70s and stuff like that.
The Mighty World of Marvel reprints. They had
That kind of stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
So I read those. So I was a big fan of John Buscema.
They used Buscema a lot, Gil Kane a lot.
Yeah, Buscema was pretty much became like a god to a lot of us at that point, because we were really enjoying like his Surfer and Conan thing. So that was kind of
You related to him because he had more of a European style and aspect.
I can't say that.
Well, he drew like Da Vinci. He drew like Michelangelo. I mean, you know, in a way.
Yeah. That's true. But it wasn't.
figuratively.
If you compare that to European stuff that was happening in Europe at that point, you will see that it's not like that. It's totally different, which is good. He had his own thing, and you know, at least for me, it was new. You know, and I loved it.
Sure. I mean, well, that style that he was perfecting like started in the like late '60s.
Yeah. But it matured in '70s
and
late and
then the reprints 80s. You were seeing, you didn't know they were old. They, you know, the guy.
No. To me, it was like, okay, this is probably like maybe a year or two old or something like that. And then later we discovered, oh, it's like 15 years old at that point.
Well, it's funny that John was always my favorite as well. John and Neil Adams in his prime. I felt like those illustrator guys. They were they you know, they really landed. They weren't cartoonists. There was no cartooning part of their style. They could draw.
Yeah, I gotta say, like from America, I actually most liked the previous generation stuff. You know, like Milton Caniff, Foster, that kind of stuff.
Eisner.
Eisner, I didn't really like.
No, really.
No. They only had Spirit, and Spirit was like, okay, it's experimental and interesting, but not. I wasn't really.
Yeah, you need to either connect with Eisner or you don't.
Yeah.
I never did either. That's funny. We have that in common.
So Eisner was kind of like, for me, I didn't know what to do with it. Let's say.
Yeah, you didn't connect with it.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand. That's how about the more like Tarzan and.
Well, that stuff was great. Yeah, I loved it. Bern Hogarth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bern Hogarth.
His
Sorry,
Tarzan,
I was
yeah.
blocked there for a second. I love Bern.
He's a god.
Yeah, he opened School of Visual Arts in New York, and that's where Rich graduated from.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Rich has a cool underground sort of feel to his thing, right?
Yeah, I love Mobius too. He's
Yeah.
one of my top guys.
My favorite. So see, Mobius in Europe is mainstream. Here it's underground.
Yeah, with heavy metal and stuff, it's
Well,
crazy.
I wouldn't say underground. Because underground is a different thing in America. That's the more Robert Crumb,
Yeah.
Gilbert Shelton aesthetic from Ripoff Press and the underground comics. That's a genre. Mobius is more avant-garde in a European sense for us over here. Yeah. So you had to really appreciate him to consume him. Yeah, he was featured in magazines, not comics so much.
Yeah. It's more like grown-up people stuff
Yeah.
than the kid stuff.
Yeah.
Like Marvel and DC kind of cater to kids, pretty much, and a lot of those popular comics in Europe were basically catering to grown-ups. Like a lot of that stuff has like explicit sex scenes and stuff like that, which you couldn't really do in something
like Milo Manera.
For example, yeah.
For example, yes.
Which you couldn't really do in some magazine that you're trying to sell to kids.
No.
So
No, that's not part of
I would say a lot of that stuff kind of because of that didn't really translate here because
And Milo, I mean, you know, as an Italian guy, he portrayed a beautiful woman that wanted to have sex and did it well. In the underground comics in America,
Those were ugly women.
yeah, it was ugly. It wasn't fun. I don't know. It was a different sort of. It never appealed to me. So in that respect, so
Well, there was some great stuff. Like I liked the Friedman brothers. You know those guys?
the Friedman brothers.
Yeah, they did like you know, kind of like short, funny comics, stuff like that. Charles Burns,
Yes. Yes.
I loved him.
Yeah, he's great.
Like that was one of the things that was appealing to me.
Okay, so when you know, when your region, you know, then the war settled down and you got back into your life, what did you pick up? You were doing comics locally there,
Yeah.
and what did those look like? Was it kind of an adult style too? Not super.
Not really. I had kind of two careers. I was doing underground stuff, but that underground stuff was more like, you know, like a jokey thing and stuff like that. Not really
Stories
like
or just single panels or
stories like
Okay.
shorter comic books, like a couple of pages, stuff like that. Because back then we didn't really have magazines. Only place you could actually publish stuff like that was fanzines, you know.
Okay.
There was one magazine, but you know, you couldn't really publish too much there because you had to wait. There was a bunch of people, you know, who were publishing there too.
Now, could you were making a living doing this?
Partly.
Partly.
You know, Croatia is a small market, so you can't
Yeah.
make a living just doing comics.
Right.
But the other stuff I did was I was doing like some horror comics for German market.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and that was pretty much my first international work.
Was that in pencils and ink or painted?
No, pencils and inks. Those things were like, I gotta say, nothing to write home about. Pretty. Say.
Well, tell me about your schooling. Did you have any formal training?
Well, I finished graphic design, and I applied to art school, to art college, and did get in. But then it turned out that for first year at the art college you can't work in any, you know, related work. Back then it was that kind of rule. And since I was working in an animation studio, which was paying really well and going very well, I didn't want to stop that, so I kind of decided to opt to not do the art school. So I just kept on working in that studio. The problem then was that you know, year later we had war, and suddenly that studio didn't really work anymore. You know, they were basically stopped production, and we were kind of waiting to see what will happen. You know. So when nothing really happened for quite a long while, that kind of left me with my, up to that point, a hobby of comics. You know. So I started, you know, doing like more like longer narrative stuff, hooked up with a guy who was a better writer than me to write stuff that I'm gonna draw, and started to look for work abroad, because at that point there was no comic work left and no animation. I was still doing like commercial illustrations for like newspapers, book covers, stuff like that. but all this other stuff that I mostly did before, there was nothing. So started, sending my stuff abroad, and mostly in Europe. Since I grew up on European stuff, I was hoping to get work in Europe, but no. First offer that I got for a book to do was Antarctic Press from Texas.
Mm-hmm.
So I took
Warrior
it.
Nun?
Yeah. I
The
took
Warrior
it.
Nun, yeah.
Yeah, I took it and started working on that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you started your first American job doing painted pages. When did just how did that connect? I just want to know when that.
Well, I was
pencil and ink guy doing animation.
No, never pencil and ink guy.
Okay.
I was mostly painting up to that point anyway.
Your jobs.
Yeah.
Okay.
So to me it was like that's what I do. I did occasionally do black and white, but that was more like something you do because it's a black and white magazine, so you have to do it black and white if you want to get published,
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. So so that's the reason why I would do that stuff, so
So the Warrior Nun, that lasted how long before you hooked up with Marvel?
well,
And the
I've
Children
done-
of the Atom was your crossover, right?
yeah, but that not so fast. I've done like a couple of books with them, and then moved over to DC, to Vertigo.
Oh yeah, that Strange Adventures thing.
Yeah, did a couple of short ones, and then did like a mini series called Four Horsemen. But
Oh, that was DC.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
but we couldn't really do it the way we wanted originally. It was supposed to be like a painted 4-issue book,
But it wasn't.
It wasn't, yeah. They put it in what was it called V2K project that was happening at that time, so it was supposed to be finished in a couple of months, not in.
You got on a schedule, like the American
Yeah.
way of life. They put you on a schedule. You had no time.
No, I had
to-
schedule originally for the painted books.
Yeah, but that was going to
just
take
longer, yeah.
6 months, maybe.
Right? or more, yeah.
Right.
So that was not to be. We did it black and white, and then I moved to Marvel.
What editor found you or discovered you or wanted to hire you first?
So the guy who offered me the job in Vertigo was Axel Alonso.
Oh, okay. I know Axel.
He was young editor there at that point, and
So he got a job at Marvel and brought you over.
no,
No? Okay. I'll stop.
I went first to Marvel, and then like a year later, he moved over too. The thing is, at that point, Vertigo was pretty much chasing certain type of books. Axel was mostly doing crime books, macabre books and stuff like that. But what Vertigo was chasing was,
Adult readers. Very adult.
No, not necessarily. It was like Sandman was a huge success, so they were trying to find something that would replace that. And kind of books that Axel was interested in weren't really high on a list of Karen Berger than main head in Vertigo.
Right.
So it was pretty easy for him to leave, I would say, because he saw that he couldn't really do a lot of that stuff that he wanted. He moved into Marvel, and that's when we started working again.
And he got on in the X-Men editorial range, right? And you started doing those X-Men covers, the Wolverine covers, right?
I don't even remember who was editor of that.
Did you start that before Axel came over?
Don't quote me on that. I don't remember.
Yeah, it was 20
might
years
be,
ago.
might not be. I really just don't remember.
But I mean, as far as what I remember in your career, those Wolverine covers is where you really started to make a name for yourself and really started to become that painted artist, cover artist for Marvel, and then that.
You're probably right. Yeah, that was happening while I was doing Loki miniseries.
Mm-hmm.
That was
Because that took over a year, right?
that took that took probably close to 2 years,
Wow.
like year and a half.
Yeah.
But I started doing a shitload of covers back then.
In between.
Yeah.
Okay.
So at that time I was doing like maybe 2 covers, a month,
Mm-hmm.
plus whatever I painted in between of.
Well, it seems like you had a
that
pretty unending streak in the Wolverine title, right?
Well,
We're doing a bunch of those. Okay.
I gotta tell you, I don't even remember how many I
Yeah.
did and was it that much or not.
Okay.
But yeah,
But all that time, and then that time you were working with who on Loki?
Robert Roddy, that's the same guy I worked with in Vertigo on that 4 Horsemen book.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So it was basically the same crew from Axel, Robert, and me, and we went for what we couldn't do in Vertigo. We went for it in Marvel, and we did Loki. So that proved to be like a sizable enough hit,
Oh yeah.
and we were off.
Yeah. That established you as one of the preeminent talents in the business. How about that?
If you say so.
I do say so, because that definitely is a landmark book that was done for Marvel that really changed the way a lot of people looked at comics.
I don't know.
Landmark.
I don't know.
No, I do. I do.
Okay, I believe you.
I mean, and it was just a synchronicity there. You had if you had the right writer, you tell me. But I certainly know that the right artist was on there with your European sensibility and such, where that paint it just worked better.
I did approach it as a theater drama, so approach was a bit different than regular books. But the thing is that as much as some people liked it, other people criticized it like crazy. So you can never satisfy
I don't recall
anybody.
anybody like that, and anybody that has a piece of that art is not parting with it.
Well, because the other people don't come to you to buy art.
Yeah, well, okay. But I've never heard a single person as far as in this business as long as I've known you, and if that was what 05 or so.
04.
Yeah, 04,
Yeah.
05 in that range. So
No, it's gotta be 04 because at 06 I did the Silver Surfer
the Requiem.
already, yeah. And that took 2 years again.
Yeah, but that was worth it.
Yeah, those
What-
pages are mind-blowing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What happened with Depths though?
Nothing. I did it, and it's probably my best book out of those Marvel Knights books, I think. I know what's your problem. There's not many pages to sell from that book. I understand
There's
it.
still a lot of people
But-
here. You know how I sell them now? Hey, Esad self-portrait. Yeah.
But the thing is that as a book, I think it was hardest to do for me, and I think I did it very well. I think it's the best book actually of those 3. Did it sell? Well, it sold less than first 2, but then it sold very well in Europe. All 3 books sold much better in Europe than in States, So what could you say? Like last time I was in Spain, for example, they were already publishing like, I don't know, 13th edition of it.
Wow.
So, I mean,
Well, good for you.
not really. I don't get anything.
Oh,
from
you
it.
don't get anything? Oh, no royalties. What's up? Come on, you got to get me
Anyway-
in that next meeting where we're renegotiating.
Anyway, the point is that that book is actually more successful somewhere else than in States, But still, in States, it sold like what, 45,000, 50,000, something like that. That's not a bad number.
Okay.
It sold almost the same number as Loki. The one that sold the most in US was Surfer, which was like 70,000, something like that. But in Europe, they did much more than that. Like Loki did over 200,000.
Yeah, for sure. I can see that. Okay, so those were your formative years where you became the star that you are in the business. Well, what's next for the Esad Ribic?
Then I had to move to continuity books because they were kind of winding down the Marvel Knights edition. Disney bought Marvel, and that kind of did mean that there was going to be change in the line of books, and whatever was doing was going to be done.
I mean, like right now, what's next for you?
Right now, I don't know. I just finished Eternals, and I was supposed to do one thing that, due to change of plans in publishing, is not going to be happening now. So I'm probably going to just do covers for next couple of months until the next project.
Well, I have that one cover. I have that one cover. Has that been solicited yet that I could show?
That's no.
No.
No,
Okay.
no.
But what's the title for that? We can say the title. Yes?
I don't want to say it.
Okay. Okay. No, if it hasn't been solicited,
Once it's solicited, you put it out, and people will know that that's what we were talking about, and that's it.
So you're going to do the covers for that miniseries, and then
Yeah.
you're going to do covers for another miniseries that we
Which
talked about.
we can't talk about.
We can't talk about that either. And then there's a very famous writer that you're talking to about doing maybe something
Which
else.
we can't
which
talk about
we
either.
can't talk about either.
Yeah.
All right. So, but it's a lot of opportunities for the Esad to expand his talents and get involved with something that could very well wind up on the big screen. Let's put it that way.
Well, that we can talk about because everybody knows that new Thor is being done.
The what is?
New Thor movie.
Oh, new Thor movie. Okay.
Everybody knows about that.
All right.
And
So that's-
I don't have any connection to it anyway, so
But that's for Love and Thunder? Love and Thunder? Okay.
yeah.
Okay, so but that has to do with Jane Foster getting the hammer.
Partly, like it seems to me that they're kind of combining my run with Jason Aaron, which was God of Thunder, God Bomb thing.
Uh-huh.
Plus this second half of his run, which was about Jane Foster Thor.
That you designed and invented.
That I designed, yeah.
Yes. So are we talking about good royalties for that?
No.
Well, I have a lawyer for you that can talk to them about this.
Well,
okay?
I guess I will have to.
Yes. He represents a lot of the families for the Marvel artists. If you want some help with that, I can help you with that. All right, so we're breaking down. He's breaking down his paints. He's gonna go have dinner with business.
7 p.m. I'll have to leave soon.
Well, it's been a pleasure to have you here, Esad. Thank you so
Same
much.
here, man. See you soon again.
Yeah.
And see you guys.
This is Anthony with Esad Ribic, and that is off. He's off. Back to Croatia tomorrow.
Yep.
Thank you.
There. Now, Well, thank you for doing that, Anthony. At least we got to see Esad that way,
Right?
in a recorded interview. It's better than nothing.
Right? Isn't he a cool guy? He's such a.
He's wonderful. I love watching him work. I don't know how it happens. It's magic.
And like I said, he's like mountain painted talent. He's a mountain of talent, that guy. Anyway,
Yes, and he can't talk about any of his upcoming work.
yeah.
Oh man. Well, hey, I'm glad that you did it. I'm glad we were able to have the show today. I'm definitely thankful for Larry and Tony as well for picking up art today. That was great. And if anybody has any questions for Anthony about anything else he showed off, if you want to try to request a print to go along with the commission, just reach out to Anthony at anthony@anthonysnyder.com, and he'll take care of you.
And all the pages, they'll be up on Monday. And
Okay.
I'll get all the commissions that got done out as well on Monday. And I'm sorry to those that were disappointed that he didn't get to. I've already taken a couple texts from those people, and I will try to make it up to you.
In the summer when he comes out again.
Yeah, next time. The frequency by which he will be in the States will increase, and we will be able to make more people happier faster.
Yes.
That's what we
Worth the
want to
wait.
hear. That is what we want to hear. All right, Anthony, Sharon, always nice to hang out with you, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Everybody else as well. I hope you have a great weekend. And, I'll be back on Monday with a Heritage Auction preview with Joe and Nadia. So you'll see me again Monday night at 9 p.m.
Yay.
All right. Have a good day, everybody. Have a
Thank
good
you.
week.